press. So does this have the video? Oh yeah, this is the video. Here we go. So Jim Acosta, who I remember in the first Trump administration, was the arch nemesis of Donald Trump in the press room. If I remember correctly, Jim Acosta was working with CNN or MSNBC, and Trump hated him and kind of selected him to be the stooge that he makes fun of every so often. Now, Jim Acosta, I think, is independent. Does this say in the article where he worked for? I think. I don't know if he still works for the agency or if he's independent now, but he decided to speak to Joaquin Oliver, one of the students present in the 2018 Parkland High School shooting, which of course is famous for giving us those two troglodytes that have just so happen to have federal handler parents and also just so happen to not be present on campus the day of the shooting. They became the figureheads of the shooting despite not even fucking being there, and despite having parents that work for the federal government. In particular, I think one of them worked for like the Federal Emergency Management. So very suspicious. And there's no music playing. Okay, I'm gonna have to put Rumble chat. See, I decided to experiment and see if turning off slow mode on the stream would help the chat be more active. See if turning off, and instead it's just gone back to spamming emotes. I don't know what it is with like Twitch clones and just spamming emotes, but it seems to be a thing where like it's the most bizarre thing where someone will like sit in chat and just spam the same fucking emotes for literally 5 hours, and it is not productive to the intentions of my chat. Oh, is that why you're spamming the emote? You could just say news hamster instead, because when I see the spam, I just think it's people being fucking retarded. Okay, I'll out the hamster. All right. Stop spamming. I'll turn it back on. Yeah, great stream. Thanks. Fuck you. I don't know. I don't give a fuck about this guy. All I care about is this part. Let's get to the good part. He's interviewing the Parkland High School shooting Joaquin Oliver. The interesting thing about Joaquin Oliver is that he's dead. So how is Jim Acosta giving an interview to a dead kid that's been dead for 7 fucking years on the Jim Acosta show? So I guess he is independent now. Easy. Through the horrors of AI, we have brought him back to life to give his hot take on firearms.
Joaquin, I would like to know what your solution would be for gun violence.
Great question. I believe in a mix of stronger gun control laws, mental health support, and community engagement. We need to create safe spaces for conversations and connections, making sure everyone feels seen and heard. It's about building a culture of kindness and understanding. What do you think about that?
I think that's a great idea, Joaquin.
That's really creepy. Before that kid had his fucking brains blown out, you know what he was thinking? He was thinking, dude, Lindsay's like so fucking hot, bro. I like smash her fucking box like all fucking day with like my penis. And then he was like thinking like, man, I can't wait to go home and play Xbox and jerk off to cartoon pornography, bro. Like, dude. And then he got shot in the fucking head. And now, thanks to the horrors of AI, he gets to give such highly insightful, wise commentary about the state of gun control and mental health in the United States. Apparently, his parents consented to this. So I don't know if Jim Acosta is like paying them out the fuck. Like, what? How much do you have to pay a parent to let you necromance their son using a computer? It doesn't. It's actually really embarrassing. However, to the credit of a certain guy, I forget his name, Jesse, that's it. Jesse decided that he would conduct, doing the due diligence of any interviewer, any member of the press. He decided to interview the opposition, which would of course be Adam Lanza. So using the wonders of AI in this instance, Jesse managed to score this awesome interview with Adam Lanza about what he thinks.
Adam, I would like to know what your solution would be for gun violence.
Great question, Jesse. By the way, big fan. My solution would be to stop giving children SSRIs. Perhaps if we just ask the intelligence community to stop, they will. Probably not, though.
Very good. Sometimes I still don't like Jesse, but every so often He gets me. That's really funny. That's really clever. That's like that's really awesome. I gotta admit, that's just how it is. Good idea.